Hi guys, Ben Carpenter here. I'm going to give you a very quick video on a controversial topic, and that is steroid use within the fitness industry. I don't know a lot about this topic. I don't use steroids, I probably never will. However, it's one of those things that you just can't escape. There's something that grates on me regarding steroid use. That's the people who, when they see someone in good shape, automatically point the finger and say that's down to steroid use. A lot of the time too quick to make that assumption. So if someone's in really good shape, someone will have probably accused them of steroid use at some point, and I don't like that. On the other side, there are people who, let's say, compete in non-drug tested competitions, who can openly admit to steroid use if they want. If someone says to them, you take steroids, that is often phrased in a way that discredits the hard work that they've put in. This video is not to discredit the hard work that people put in. Just because someone takes steroids doesn't necessarily mean that they've been lazy. But what I'm planning to do is bring some actual research to a topic which is filled mostly with arguments and people debating their own opinion without having any kind of concrete evidence to either side of the discussion. So, the question I'm going to ask you, if someone takes steroids but they don't train, can they still get results? I want you to think of the answer in your head first. So, if someone takes steroids but doesn't train, can they still get results? The answer to this is yes. This is documented. So the piece of research I came across, which was originally posted on the No Bullshit Bodybuilding page, it was a 10-week long study. What this study did was compared 4 groups of individuals. 40 completed the study overall. There's the group who trained and took a placebo, the group who trained and took 600 milligrams of testosterone enanthate per week. There's the group who took testosterone enanthate but didn't train, and then there's a placebo group who didn't train. So the results I found pretty fascinating. Because I have very poor knowledge on steroid use, this might not be a surprise to a lot of you, but to me I found it really interesting. So 600 milligrams of testosterone enanthate per week provided more lean mass gains than the group who trained naturally. So to put that into perspective, let's say you're training naturally, taking no steroids, and you have a twin who takes 600 milligrams of testosterone enanthate per week but doesn't train. He gains more lean body mass than you did over the course of 10 weeks. I say he because this is a male-only trial. Sorry to any women who are watching this. So he gains more lean mass than you over 10 weeks. There's 3.2 kilos of fat-free mass for him and 1.9 for you. They also measured strength, bench press and squat strength. So the good news is you gained more strength than he did. The bad news is only very marginally, and he didn't even train. So your bench press went up 11% and his went up 10%. Your squat 1 rep max went up 21%, but his went up 19%, and he didn't even touch a weight in those times. So, can steroids help? Yes. This is not to discredit people who do take steroids and work their asses off. There's a lot of people out there. It's not to imply that people that compete who take steroids don't work harder than naturals who compete. I'm definitely not saying that. A lot of people out there will be busting their ass, steroid use or not. So don't misinterpret the angle of this video. What this is and what this demonstrates is that there are people out there who can use steroids as a shortcut. It can be a shortcut. This is documented. So they can achieve greater results even if they don't train than you could if you did train but didn't take them. So to me, I found that interesting. It means there are people in the gym who can take steroids and don't work hard, who will still get better results than if they train naturally. So it's fair to say that some people out there are lazy and do take steroids as a shortcut. Are steroids potentially a shortcut? if someone's going for a naturally attainable physique and they're using steroids, then yes, they will be a shortcut. It's documented. If someone's going for a physique that isn't attainable naturally, this does not mean that steroid use means they work any less hard than a natural training. So I hope you found it interesting. It brings a little bit of science into a kind of fiercely fought topic. So as always, if you've got any questions or comments, please post them on my Facebook page, which is Ben Carpenter Personal Training, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel and look out for the next video. Thank you very much. Bye.